I started around 12 o'clock from Trullevi. Trullevi is maybe like 4 kilometers that way. And Pankkaris up there, 5 kilometers left. Wind is pretty good, maybe 5 meters per second, and my speed is around 8 kilometers per hour. It's pretty decent. And that's Repskaret. So the plan is to go to Vaasa from Kokkola, from Trullevi. The distance is around 140 kilometers. And my goal this day is to go 60 kilometers. Let's see how it goes. It largely depends on the wind. I started around 12. So let's see. Kokkola is right there, and in Kokkola you can also see the industrial area. It looks like Mordor on some days. I was not planning to stop on Pankra. I will just probably go around it and stop somewhere else, maybe after 4 hours of sailing or something. So let's see. I arrived at Lilla Kalberget at Pietarsaari. I sailed a bit. Oh, the clock is 4. I sailed 3 hours and used motor for 1 hour because it was very calm. But now the wind should be starting to pick up again, so I could maybe sail. I have traveled maybe 25 kilometers or 30 kilometers or something like that. Oh, there was a small autiotupa here at the island. I thought that it was like a private cabin, but it was a public autiotupa. It seems to be in a bit of dirty condition because there are old sleeping bags and stuff here. Not very clean. The wind picked up again. I used the motor for a while and now the wind is again blowing nicely. I'm going a bit upwind, currently going nice speed, maybe 11 kilometers per hour or something like that. But I will arrive pretty soon. It is pretty far away. It's an island called Torsön or something like that. I think it's around 15 kilometers that way. The weather is nice and the wind is nice. It seems that that sail is making a flapping noise. I'm not sure why. I tightened it as tight as I could, but no well. I found a nice natural harbor of some kind with a sand beach. This is at Uusi-Kaarleby in an island called Törso. I already started to cooking some dinner. So today I sailed for 60 kilometers or I traveled 60 kilometers, but I sailed maybe 40 kilometers and used motor for 20, because in the middle there was some time when the wind was so calm that I could only travel like 3 kilometers per hour with sails. But after that it picked really good for the last 15 to 20 kilometers. That was real sailing. Yeah, this was a really nice spot. I was at the beginning I was going to go on some random island with the rocks on the beach, but then I picked this up on the Google Maps or map. And it was good. Some Italian dinner. So it's Thursday around 11. I just ate some breakfast and now enjoying a morning coffee. My plan today is to sail maybe 40 kilometers. I think the total distance to Vaasa, it's maybe 70 or something like that. So it would be possible to go it all in this day, but I'm not in a hurry, so I just try to find some nice camping spot in 40 kilometers. This place was pretty nice. Today it should be windier than yesterday for the whole day. It is a slight upwind, so when the wind picks up at maybe 2 or 14, then it's a real sailing for 40 kilometers. But now at around 11 it's not yet. It's it's not that strong. I should pack my gear and camp and get going. Not the best possible weather, I have to say. It's raining quite a lot. Fortunately I had my jacket on. I only use my mainsail. Sail is dripping water into the boat. Hopefully the rain would end. I decided to put both sails on, so now I'm having full sail on both, because with this I can get a bit steeper into the wind. With only the mainsail I have the problem that I can't get that deep, but when the front sail is up I can get much better. Water collection. The wind is pretty good, I have to say. Although currently I have too much sail on. My mainsail could be better if it would be on reef. Because currently I'm so high, so the mainsail is not tight on the front. Otherwise I would feel too much. But I will go around 2 kilometers and stop at one island. There I will wait until the rain stops, and then I'll go with one reef. It is a bit. Currently I have a bit too much sail on for this wind, especially when I have to go upwind. But it works, but it's not optimal. The wind picked up like 30 minutes ago, and currently the waves are starting to get bigger. There is like some time from the wind until the waves get bigger. I think it's like 5 kilometers or so to the island. There should be some kind of harbor. And if the wind picks really bad so I can't sail anymore, then I just go downwind to the shore. That's like maybe 2 kilometers that way. And try to get there and wait until the rain ends. My first plan is to go to the island. The rain continued, and the wind was also pretty strong, so I decided to go on a nice beach. What I found on the map, it was easy to land, and I put it up a tent, and I will wait until the rain ends. It should end in maybe in an hour or two, and then I get back. No more rain. The weather got better, which is nice. I had my tent here and spent 2 hours waiting for the rain to pass. Now it seems good and I'm ready to go. I still have a lot to go. Around 40 kilometers to my planned destination. So I hope that I'll be there maybe in 5 hours or something. Let's hope. But better go. Today I sailed maybe 25 kilometers, so a lot less than yesterday, but the conditions were pretty difficult. Lots of wind, or too much wind. In the gust 14 meters per second. And then there were the rain wave going through, and I camped during that time for 2.5 hours. So only 25 kilometers today. But my plan is still that tomorrow I will be at Vaasa at evening. So tomorrow it will be more than 60 kilometers. But I was planning to leave very early, like like 6. All my gear is drying. Making some dinner again. This time not pasta, but the rice. I got fed up with pasta, honestly. It's good that I brought one rice dish or something else than pasta. Let's hope that. But tomorrow it shouldn't be as windy as today, but it will probably be headwind, except in the morning. So that's why I plan to leave early, so I could use some not headwind. Not as nice place as yesterday's place. There is no sand beach. Even putting up the tent was a bit difficult. But still very calm place. This is probably very calm lagoon, even even in storms, because it's sheltered from every side. There is nothing. It ends right there. Now it's 7 in the morning. I was planning to leave pretty fast so I can, because at the 12 the wind should be again pretty strong, so I have some hours to travel to 20 to 30 kilometers to basically behind the small isles at Vaasa archipelago, or whatever it's called. I decided not to do breakfast. I'm not hungry at all, so I used boil water to the thermos so I can maybe make breakfast at 3 hours or so. Sailing again. I left some time ago. Now the wind is pretty good, not too strong, but I still make progress. Getting closer to the island. I've been sailing around 2 hours. I sailed for maybe around 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, and went 20 kilometers. And now I'm in a small island called Järnstången. I anchored here and I'm taking a break. Eating some pasta again and maybe making some tea. Now I reefed the mainsail. Works good. Otherwise there would be too much sail. So now it's pretty good. Now it's pretty good. I have a lot of tacking to do. I have a lot of tacking to do. There is still like 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers left. And it's completely upwind. Completely. I motored out of the island. The engine stopped. I put it new gas and it didn't fire up. I don't know why. But I have sails, of course. It's just a bit irritating that it's completely upwind. So it's going to take a while if I only sail the whole time. But let's see. So after this point my camera died, so I didn't get any videos anymore. So I sailed and motored maybe 50-50 to Raippaluoto bridge. That was quite some distance. But when I stopped at the last island, when I motored out, I hit the propeller to rocks and the steer pin broke down. And when I was replacing it, I also dropped the security pin into the water, so I had to sail the last distance to Raippaluoto bridge. And originally I had planned to go nearer Vaasa city, but the passage was kind of narrow, maybe 500 meters, so I would have to probably use oars or motor, and motor was out of business, so I decided to leave the boat at Raippaluoto bridge. Overall the trip was a good experience, more headwind than I expected, and so I motored more than I expected. Maybe 30% of the time. So 70% sailing and 30% of motoring. Without motor I wouldn't have made it in 3 days, it would have taken longer. Next summer I plan to maybe travel from Kokkola to Oulu or go to Sweden from Kvarken, so from Raippaluoto to Swedish side Umeå. That would require a good weather window, but it would still be possible, I think. But most important thing that I have to upgrade my bags. My bags weren't waterproof. I use plastic bags to waterproof them, but they didn't last or work. So when it rained and water splashed inside the boat, my tent got wet.